G'day there. My name's Wayne. As part of the Aoraki Polytechnic's graphic design course, the students were asked to put together a children's book, which was pretty cool. So, first of all, our goal: create a children's book in just one day. In just one day. They said it couldn't be done. First thing we had to do was organise a story. So, we got ourselves a bit of a story there. Went through the plot. Interesting characters, all about a little boy called Brendan and a worm. Next thing we did, come up thumbnail sketches. Heaps of different ideas there. Sketches, skipping rope, this big giant worm, he looks like he's getting bigger and bigger. What else? He's bungee jumping, he's having lots of fun there. He's on the moon, and gets back home, blah blah blah. Next thing we do, produce some line artwork. We had to sketch it all up and take it into Photoshop, where we throw a bit of colour onto it. Looks pretty cool, looks pretty flash. Everyone's going to be happy with the way it's going. Next thing we do, took it into InDesign, where we start to put it all together. So you can see where we've placed the artwork, placed the text. It's all looking good, all looking smart. Finished product. Awesome. Brilliant book. Nice and colourful. Now I suppose you want me to read it to you. Willie Worm goes to the moon. Willie the Worm lived in a beautiful garden with his mum and dad. He also had a good friend called George, who was a boy. Got it? One day he began to grow bigger and bigger until he was the size of a skipping rope. George thought this was great. There's George, he's looking good, he's enjoying himself. The next day Willie grew even bigger. Now he was the size of a house. George enjoyed bouncing on him. Go George, you keep bouncing, rock on. Willie just kept growing. By the third day he was larger than a skyscraper. George climbed up to the top, then bungee jumped off. Yippee! He said. Now Willie was so large that he reached the moon. George found some magic cheese and gave some to Willie. Just then something strange started to happen. What's going to happen? I'm waiting. Willie began to shrink again, smaller and smaller and smaller, until he could fit into George's hand. I like being this size, says Willie. There he is. Awesome artwork. Brilliant story. We've had orders for it as well. So, can be done. Took us 5 hours. Not bad going.